What impression did the recently ended year 2025 leave on you? For me, it's the global sweep of artificial intelligence. I now spend several $100s on AI every month. I must say, these large models are really useful. They significantly boost work efficiency, but oddly enough, the more I use them, the more anxious I become, feeling like I've devolved into an AI operator, empty-minded without AI. Although it's currently only handling text and code, light office tasks after all, no matter how large a language model is, it's still a language model. It has read every script and seen every novel in existence. It can recite textbooks from every discipline backwards, yet it has never truly entered the real world. You ask it what happens when a bowl filled with water falls from the table. It will tell you, the bowl breaks, the water spills out, because it knows that in human language habits, a bowl usually breaks after it falls. This answer sounds logical, but it doesn't actually understand gravity or collision. From this perspective, there's no need to be overly anxious about large language models, because what truly causes anxiety is yet to come. The current direction of artificial intelligence evolution is to step out of the books and start engaging with the real world beyond text. Just like humans, it not only needs to read thousands of books, but also travel thousands of miles. The training material it uses will not just be text, but much richer. For example, online videos, scenes of people singing, dancing, playing basketball, and airplanes taking off, like various physical data, such as the coordinates and force feedback of a robotic arm, and the rotation angle of a car's steering wheel, the acceleration of a motorcycle, and simulation scenarios generated using game physics engines and industrial simulation software, allowing digital humans to grasp, fall, and climb within them. Tianfu Software, which started with industrial simulation, has already used simulation to generate mechanical hand-grasping mechanics data. Compared to video, simulation is more accurate. Compared to experiments, simulation is less costly. So in the long run, numerical simulation based on physical formulas is likely to be the main way humans train machines to understand the world. In short, regardless of how you obtain this data, feed it massive amounts of data. Artificial intelligence will gradually understand that if you punch water, a splash will appear the next moment. And if you punch the concrete ground, tears will appear. If you squeeze a balloon with your hand, it will deform the next moment. You throw an apple, and the apple will rise and fall along what trajectory? Even though it might not be able to write out the Navier-Stokes equations for fluid dynamics, or the stress-strain formulas for structures, or the equations for a gravity parabola, but it understands how forces interact, as well as the conservation of mass and energy, and the principle of entropy increase, these physical laws that govern the world. At this point, the model becomes what is known as a world model. The application scenarios of the world model are numerous. Simply put, it can help you predict the future, like video generation. It's a world model capable of outputting images. It knows a bowl will break when it hits the ground after landing, not before. For example, autonomous driving, a world model that can drive. When it sees someone at a crosswalk, it knows the car should stop before the crosswalk. Why highlight this? I just lost 3 points for not yielding to pedestrians. For example, embodied intelligence, a world model that can do household chores. When it sees an object like a water cup, it knows to apply more gripping force. And if the object is a human hand, then the force should be smaller. Or industrial robots, a world model that can tighten screws. As the conveyor belt delivers different parts, it knows how much force to use to pick them up and where to place them. Actually, theoretically speaking, wherever the training material for the world model comes from, at least those are its application scenarios, at least in the industrial field. China will also become a testing ground for world models, as China's manufacturing output accounts for more than 30% of the global total. In 2024, China's industrial robot installations made up 54% of the global total. That's more than half of the world. Then returning to the initial question, if artificial intelligence can help you wash clothes, carry bricks, deliver packages, and tighten screws, do you think you should be happy or anxious? Or let me put it another way, what is the significance of labor for humans? Personally, I believe in what Marx said. Labor is the primary need for becoming human. You said that when a person doesn't have to worry about food and shelter, they might not need to work a regular job, but they still need to labor. Because without labor, they lose the essence of being human.